Yeah. Whoa. How the heck are you, everybody? Prince Pro Horky and Markiplier. Oh my god, Markiplier's here. Oh, it's Markiplier 2, not Markiplier 1. I'm surprised you got that name, Markiplier 2. You know? Seems like it'd be in demand. Maybe you're the first Markiplier fan. Somebody, I had to ban somebody from my music Twitch stream, and they came back with my name. And they said, "Are you gonna effing ban me? Are you gonna effing ban me?" And I thought, oh my god, have they hacked into my account? Are they me? Are they me? Oh my god. Ho, 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 ha, 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 ha. Ho, 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 ha, 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 ha. Ho, 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 ha, ha. Check out my speaker I just got. Look, it's as big as my head. It's not. The bass is a bit distorted and it's refurbished, so I might send it back. I don't know. I mean, it's cute. Might delete later. Let's charge it. Came in the mail, ready to be played. I love that. Teddy boy is here. Teddy boy is here. Hey, 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 hey. Where are those Joy-Cons? Little Richard tells Ed Bradley about why his song Lucille was such a staple for him and remembers when Elvis Presley and Pat Boone covered his song Tutti Frutti. Oh, really? I got my shield on here. I was doing a voiceover for a corporate thing. It's like leaders of system network change. Systems change, leadership. All this kind of stuff. I never know exactly what I'm talking about. Little Richard passed away? Oh, baby. Oh. I'm surprised he was still alive. I guess jumping up and down and playing the piano with your feet. He was in his 80s. So in the he was big in the 50s. So if he's 80 now, 50 plus 20, what? He was 10 in the 50s? He must have been like 19 when he's in the 1950s. What am I drinking? Oh, this is diarrhea. It's wonderful. Gravy. It's mud water. It's just something that came out of my butt. It used to be milk. I left it for a long time. It's actually coffee. What I'm doing is it looks like salad dressing. It does the bottle. This is a bottle of kombucha, the glass, and normally blueberry lavender. So ingredients: purified water, kombucha culture, cane sugar, green tea. Star by organic. Cane sugar and green tea is organic. Pretty cool. Mature humor today. Choop-ba-doop, poop-ba-doop, poop for you. It's a jar of death. We bought this coffee maker, so instead of me making little espressos all the time, we just made a big jar of it. And I don't want to make coffee every single day, so I was just going to leave it out. Instead, I was like, why don't you put that in the fridge? Oh, okay. I will. So now I have this iced coffee in the fridge. It's great. It's really nice. Are you guys ready? We didn't do everything in the level, did we? Funhouse Frazzle. The Funhouse Frazzle. Oh. Look at that. Look at that behind me. It kind of works with the game, but nuh-uh, no way, man. Nuh-uh, no way. Smooth. Until I start disappearing. And I dropped my phone in about 2 feet of water last night. The jar of death would be filled with the water from the face pond. Stella's here to think of these things. Matt, instead of leaving it out, why don't you make an iced coffee of it? Look at that robot. He's ready for pleasure. Look at that star up front, up close. I gotta do one more thing to my camera. I need to increase the saturation, and it never remembers that. Every day, I gotta go in here and change the saturation from 128 to about 141. Every time I apply, I press OK. The phone is normally waterproof, but I had a wee bit of a crack in it, so the phone still works, but cool. It's like, whatchamacallit, Mario Galaxy in here. How do I get over that, how do I get over that duck? Duck. I've got the uploads back up to 6,000. 720, 60 frames per. So you can't land on this guy. What do you do with the duck? I guess I can warp through him. You shoot his head. Okay. Oh, the phone still works. Sorry. You know, my resolution. I was watching a bit of the streams. I gotta finish my thoughts. Thank you, Prince, for helping me finish my thoughts. But the cameras have moisture in them, so that's a big problem. Oh, you can just shoot them. Except for cars. Can't shoot cars. Why? Dunno. You just can't. You shoot his head. Honk honk. Watch out where they honkin'. This looks like the end of a Contra level. So yeah, the camera lenses are all like moisterified and stuff. Which sucks. I think you shoot the eye, dummy. This is so precise. You died. Tried the old rice trick? You know, I guess I could try the rice thing. The phone is basically waterproof, though, other than the cracks it got in and, like, damaged the lenses. So, I just put it by a heater. I have my projector running, and that generates a lot of heat. What's my other gun? The lobber. The lobber's kind of cool. Ooh. So's this. Roundabout's real good. Roundabout is real good. Snake, my frike. Might need different guns for this? I think so. Here goes. I think you're right. Exit to map. Yeah, so I just put it near the vent of my projector. It was just blowing hot air out. I have this awesome portable projector screen. It's on a little tripod, and it just expands out. It's so cool. So you can put it in, and you can bring the tripod up, and you can just slide it under something. So you don't need to have to worry about a wall or anything. It's the best. To leave just to swap out the weapons. At least it's fast, though. Like, I'm not worried about loading time or anything. Roundabout seems to be working pretty well. Screw you, lobber. How about the spread? How about the spread? Great damage if you keep close to your target. Energy beam. I got a Discord, baby cakes. Mugman, man bad. Yeah, we got a Discord. Is the link? I didn't put the link there. Horky to the rescue with a Discord. It is for you. LMNOP What are you drinking? It looks like liquid poo. Blah, blah, blah. Did that not seem like it took less? Is it really that great of damage? Oh, crap. See, this thing's good. You can run away and hit people. And it does good damage. It's not... Oh, my God. Look at this. Look at this chaos that you've created with Roundabout. I love it. It's fantastic. Honk honk. Nice. Join our Discord. You can talk about Final Fantasy and other things. Ow. Somebody made me a Discord for my music streaming, and they're kind of giving me the Leanot vibe. They have that real attention to detail. That's cool. I guess there's a Leanot for every situation. What's going on? I guess I go in their mouth. Whoa. Oh, it's very Super Mario 3, eh? You brought Hydro Flask. What's a Hydro Flask? Like for, it's like some kind of a water bottle? To stay hydrated? I warped right into him. What a dummy. Now you gotta go back to the beginning. There are no checkpoints. Now go. Now go. Oh, wow. You hit him right in the head. You die real quick. You know, you can parry off that pink duck, you know. There is. Whoa. Bravo, me. Son of mankind. Oh, that was pretty lame. It's a water bottle that keeps your drinks cold for 24 hours and warm for 12. Wouldn't you be worried about something being warm for 12 hours? Couldn't that create bacteria? Matt's telling people to be worried about something, and he walks right into a cannonball. What a maroon. That one didn't work. Here's one from the server. Jesus. Holy crap. I'm really struggling with this. Just destroy it. That's terrible. Kano? Kenobi? Ooh. Gotta get back, yeah. Having hot coffee warm for 12 hours doesn't seem that harmful, but you're only using it for cold drinks. I would think if you had like a cream in it or something, it could, you know. I think I'm gonna get all those cards, and I'm gonna superpower hit the. Boom! Give me that. Give me that. Yeah. That's good. I'm gonna fill up all my cards. I'm going to play my cards right. And I'm going to murder that wall. Trap my face. I don't feel like that's doing a lot of damage. Whoa. I got around it. You just gotta know when they're coming. 2 HPs left, not bad. Lots of coins to be got. I guess people are going to be using it for, like, keeping their chicken soup or something warm for a long time. Ugh. I guess wherever his eye lands. It's kind of hard to know who are the enemies. Is that a tuba I can go into? And no, that's an enemy. You can land on the conveyors. Yes. Weird doing it upside down. Oh, crap. Whoa! Oh, crap. Most people use Hydroflask with their ice water, but they have specific containers for soup and lunch. That would make sense. So is it just that you really want to have cold water? Ice cold. Jesus. Oh, baloney! Yeah, the pea shooter might be better. I think you're right. Probably the pea shooter. Well. Yeah. Probably the pea shooter better than the, because I got to shot that guy from really far away. Sometimes it's like you really have to pick where you want to be in the screen. It's almost like a puzzle in that sense. It's not necessarily like you can... I mean, I'm sure if I was a lot better, I could just get around to things like my reflexes and stuff, but I cannot. Spread did seem useful. All right, well, we'll go pea shooter. The cool thing about the roundabout is that you can run away. I like that. I love that coverage. Because you're constantly... Because, I mean, almost more important than attacking in this game is defense. So being able to run away and attack people is fantastic. That's what I think. That's my 2 cents about it. But, I mean, you could just take an axe and crack open my head. So Stella was telling me some stat today about, like... She's like, oh, there's... Whoa, look at the range and the speed. Oh, my God. I like the backshot in R-Type. Okay, Ted. Oh, crap. Okay. Wow. Where's his little babies? There's not one purple freak? There it is. Alright, here we go. Ah, baloney pants. You gotta know where you're going. Yeah! So I could just take it with me to the gym once they open it up again, because before I just use plastic bottles that broke. Oh yeah. Have a nice good water bottle you form a relationship with. Jesus! I didn't see that yellow freak. You can't parry a kissing mouth? No, I think they're too red, not pink. Those guys kind of come out of nowheres. I like the impossible thing in the background. The impossible environment, impossible geometry. Hey, I thought it was going to be right in the little crevice there. Mm-mm. Well, I got halfway through. Yay. Not one dropped frame. How's it looking? Nice. They could have easily hurt me with that. You didn't see the little rocket guys? They didn't even come out? Huh. Jesus Lord. I parried the wrong thing. Wrong. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I hope the stream is clear because we got a lot of bitrate, 6,000, and I'm streaming with my PC. Like, does it look better than yesterday? I would hope so, because I looked at it yesterday on YouTube. It looked kind of weak, but I figured, and I have like the processing. The processing's pretty high on my computer. Kind of obnoxious as lip sync. This is a nice, safe place to be. You don't want to get caught down there with a honk honk. You know, it says honk, but it's really more of a beep beep. Not a honk. Winter's always the worst for it? For what? For this game? Or the internet? Or what? I mean, we had a big problem that they were going to try and do a big upgrade in the area. Stream quality, oh. Man, got 1 health left. Just makes me want to rush through. You cannot touch that! I feel like my eye is now irritated about the water. Yeah, they needed to do like a big upgrade with everything, and then the COVID stuff happened, so they couldn't do anything. Like, okay, great. Which gave me a big discount. But now I have to call them every month and re-get the discount. Pretty lame. Honk honk. It's a beep. Pretty easy once you realize what you gotta do. My quarantine's been pretty great. You know, it's like I actually made a ton of money the first week of that I was doing music streaming. I made a lot of money. I'll be transparent with you because you know you're on the stream. I made like $1,000 the very first week of it. It's like, whoa. If I can make $4,000 a month, whoa! Just from this, from like music streaming and stuff. And then that died down. Because I don't actually have a huge audience. It's more of like, I think people in the area. But that's fine. Yeah. Because like a lot of people who, you know, don't, Leighton F1. A lot of people who don't do this, you know, like watch game streaming, they don't know how to entertain themselves when they're inside. They don't even know what live streaming is. Well, now everybody knows what it is. But for a while, they're like, oh, what do we do? Leighton's following. All right, Leighton. Better Leighton than never. Got you, Leighton. Leighton unfollowing. I'm gonna go up here. Jesus! God, that really... Fuck. Carl, stand back. We're unnatural. Hey! Yeah, so then the money from the music streaming kind of died down. And then I was just like, I was working like crazy. Every day, I was doing like music streams, kids streams. I was doing 6 days a week game streaming. It became too much. Still, I was like, I never see you anymore. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks, Carl. Very kind of you. So now I've settled back into a routine. You know, 5 days a week for game streaming. We switched to 2 o'clock instead of the morning, which is awesome for me if I'm going to be up late playing music. It's really nice. It's so much nicer to have like been awake and talked a while and had some coffee, had some water, had some food, and then stream some games, rather than like the first thing I do is groggily try to play a game. It's so much better for me. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. Yeah. I'm never the person to be bored. I'm self-employed and I'm a creative. So there's always a million things to be working on. I could be working on websites, or I could be writing music. You know, I could be like working on the game stream or something. There's a million things for me to work on. So I would never ever be bored. I mean, it's good, and you can still go outside. So I guess like some people who are like trapped in a bad apartment complex or something, that could be tougher for them to go outside, maybe. But like, you know, you just got to stay away from people. That's all you really got to do. Barrett is like Metroid Prime. I guess he is. Because he's a sexy mama. Look at that guy's face. Whoa! Since when does he do that? Oh, come on! I can kill him. He'll look at you and then he goes, Wah. So you don't want to be in the same level as that guy. Great. I get to start from the beginning. New view. Metroid equals Barat Nudgard Blonzibs. Hey, Ted. If you're having a stroke, smash the keyboard again like you just did. Jump and dash with them. Thanks, pro gamer. Where people slowly go insane from it? Yeah. The thing with the internet is you see a lot of people like, oh, that's what's not funny. You know? A lot of people think being loud is funny. Or just kind of like... I'm glad they're all practicing. That's good. And it seems to entertain some people. I'm sure you're seeing some really good ones. 2D... Oh, Jesus Lord. I could have... How fast? Oh, you can dash real quick. I didn't realize the amount of time you can do that. Oh, man! You sit so far from the keyboard you can't see the keys? How? What? Okay. Never heard anyone say that before. Virtual hugs. Wow. Has anyone played that Final Fantasy VII remake? Really, Prince? Why aren't you going outside? See, that's a real pain in the ass. The parry is the same on that card as it is that. So if you parry that, you put yourself into danger. You see the top of the keys. You look over like a mountain range. Wow. That's pretty funny, Ted. And begin. Begin the begween. A very uniform mountain range. The mountain range of the future. Oh. 2D Dark Souls? What, Salt and Sanctuary? Anyways, there's that Final Fantasy VII remake, which looked okay, and then you realize, like, oh, it's made by this, like, Chinese company that rips things off. But I think somebody then went and just took that and modded it and made it good. I always thought that might be interesting to kind of play. It's hard to, See, something like that happens? There is no way I could have got out of that without hitting that lip. Maybe if I like had a better spatial idea of it. You're so mad you're versus Dr. Calls Robot. Oh, yeah. Sounds like you're in a rap battle against Dr. Calls Robot. Dr. Calls Robot. Squeaky gears. I'm so mad. It's filling them with fear, but I gotta kill... Okay, just stop now. Just stop. As I started, I realized, like, I don't have any idea for how to... for anything that will rhyme. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I think it's most like Steamboat Willie. Looks like Steamboat Willie to me. You know Steamboat Willie? You know people just say something 3 or 4 times more than necessary? You say, please stop. Please stop saying Steamboat Willie. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. I parried. I should have went the other way.
Here goes.
Oh, you parried down then up. I see. Son of... I'm going to rage you and reverse him. All right. Played the farming simulator today, and I went outside and came across a bunch of farms. You know what? Me and Stella have been getting into planting and gardening. And it makes me want to play Stardew Valley. Oh, yeah. I loaded it up. I go, where's my wife? I married the girl, the kind of plain girl who likes to read. But it's weird. They like want to have their own house and stuff. So I thought, I'm going to do it again. Sure! You can't be down there, Matt, when there's a car coming. Don't play in the road. Felix the guy. But I want to hook up with the purple-haired gamer girl. Fucking Christ. That's just annoying, that one there.
Here goes.
Parry into the car.
Hunk, 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 hunk.
8.8 out of 10. Oh, Jesus Christ. Getting the timing right is a little harder upside down for some reason.
You're up.
The top, that's a quote for the box, eh? We're the #1 selling game for low-end PC hardware. Join the low-end resolution. The resolution is high def, but the specs are not. It's a beautiful game. Okay, where's the car coming from? Honk, honk. Okay. I go down here. Now I go back up. All right, watch out for lips. Don't go down too early. You're going to hit that thing. The lips. Okay, get up there fast. Watch out for the lips. Warp. See the lips? You see the way the lips came at me? Flip, flop, flip, flop, flip. So an ad happens during the live stream? So then are you now behind? RTX on PS4, FPS off. Ted, you're so obsessed with RTX. What does RTX do? Ray tracing? You can see raindrops keep falling on my head. So you can't do the parry when you're near that pink card.
Here goes.
You just made us some money, Prince. Sweet cash. Fucking Christ, I did it again. Same spot. You can't, this isn't a mindless game. You really need to know, you need to be thinking the whole time. You need to plan like a general. You closed it and clicked back on the screen. There you go. Oh, do they make you watch the ad first and then you put you back up to live? You didn't miss when we were talking about hot old guys, did you? Where's it coming from? I'm gonna go over here just in case. I'm figuring this game out. Get up there. Get back up there. This is the safe zone. Okay. Yeah, we're talking about hot old guys who were at the gym. And they really kept care of themselves. And, it was like a guy, he owned this water bottle company. So he was giving out free water bottles. They're the best kind, like $2,000 water bottles. The only way I could explain him is that he looks like that guy from The Sinking City. Whichever one it is that you like. This is chaos. Christ. Okay. I should just watch a speed run. Don't be on his level. What's that thing all about? Can I parry that thing? This is very Super Mario Galaxy, eh? You're green. You can't jump into them. You can't jump into them. Nicolo Staffen, the Mexican runner, did an amazing speedrun. That's a GDQ. Shall we watch it? Real quick and just see what I'm supposed to be doing. Mr. Throgmorton, of course. That's what we were talking about. Mr. Throgmorton. Speedrun Mexican. Cuphead. What level is this? Toy Factory? Cuphead by the Mexican runner in 4842.
Okay, it's time to give it another.
Oh, shut up. Alright, display captura. Your airplanes have mini bombs. Whoa. Spoil. Okay, I remember that. Where's the factory? Maybe he doesn't even do this level. He might not. There we go. This is where we are. Are you seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a lot of that going on. This is a speedrunner? This is a speedrunner. He just died. I thought they do it all perfectly. What's he doing there? Oh, I see. He's like sacrificing hits to fly through. This is a hard level. The speedrunner's dying. He didn't even fight that wall. Wow. 8 out of 10. No, it's too special to be an 8 out of 10. Wow. 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 Okay, what's he do against this guy? Bravo. Oh, we're pretty close to the end. Then he just looks at his phone? Or he looks at his controller. Is my controller still there? I think it is. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's do it. Your YouTube account is now suspended for stealing other people's content. I was reacting, bro. Should post that as a reaction. Just finished eating dinner. Aww. What gun was he using? Doesn't seem like he was using any gun. He's just like, speed run, speed run, speed run, speed run, speed run, speed run. Did he even get coins? How did... Oh, look at that. I'm a speedrunner. Wait a second, I forgot my coin. A 40-minute speedrun of the Winx Club PS2 game. You used a bunch of the glitches that the guy used in the video as a kid. I remember the first Let's Play I ever watched was, what was that guy? He used to play Bubsy. And he would be like, notice here, you can normally jump 50 parsecs. Ugh. But I've managed to jump 4,000 feet into the air. Layton F1 is back. He's back, baby. And he's pissed. And it's personal. Brrr. Buonatash Alsauskas. Yeah, the awful. It was a Bubsy 3D game. What was his name? His name was like. Oh man. I remember at first my buddy showed me. He's like, "What's this guy?" This is before Let's Plays were popular, and he would just record the Bubsy stuff, and he was like obsessed with trying to break the game and find just not even really all that interesting of glitches. But he would find them. Ulilia. That was his name. Ulilia. It's great. Someone stole my spaghettios. Really? Are you being serial, buddy? See, I was scared of the car. That didn't work. Aha! I zoomed into it. Ulilia, that was his name. Yeah, he was like the first speed run. Not a speed runner. Let's player. Then there's also the that Scottish guy I listen to, Worth a Buy. He does a lot of like PC games, first-person shooter strategy games. He's not a fan of Dark Souls. But he recorded his friend playing Doom 3 and like watching him be scared. Way, way back a long time ago. That guy's got a lot of health. Looks like Ululia isn't on YouTube anymore. Those videos are archived. Oh, really? Wonder if he got into another hobby. He kind of had this, like, almost cartoony voice. He'd be like, take a look now here, and you'll notice Bubsy. And he would like, keep stats. Like, my family goes on vacation, and we walk 4,000 feet a day. So I think he was maybe on, like the Spectrum or something. But it's pretty nice. Oh, that's a new thing. Doom 3's worst game on the original Xbox. Oh, cool. That was the exciting thing about the original Xbox, though, is that you could play Doom 3 and Morrowind and Chronicles of Riddick, and it felt like you were playing PC games. Ghost Recon. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. That was awesome. I'm getting farther, though. Positive Prince. I don't like it. I can see how many people are in the restream chat. I don't like it when the number goes down. Oh, flashlight mod saved the game. You're the same. You like watching people getting scared. You've made your brother play out loud. Oh, where's that car going to come from? I think they start in the bottom first, you know? Those lips are huge. Mick Jagger's coming after you. Die! Holy Lord. That's how shadows ruined games. Oh yeah, you have this big thing about lighting, eh? Lighting and RTX stuff. There's a local artist here, and he's really obsessed with shadows right now. He does like a bunch of comics about shadows, and windows don't have shadows, and the wind doesn't have shadows, and are shadows flat and all this stuff he keeps asking people. I like to scare Stella. What I'll do is when she's coming home, I'll lay down in front of the door, And I'll just be lying there, and then she'll come in and I'll go, hello. I never yell at people, boo. It's more like, hello. I could name. Matt, you can't jump into it. You don't have to fight this guy. Yes, you do. Splinter Shell at the shadows first. If you know what's going to happen because you've been through it yourself. Remember that one where the it's like a car in the distance and it's like the camera's slowly panning in and then the car goes like under a tunnel and then wow, you get the big jump scare. It's pretty cool. That was a good one. Because it seems so peaceful. Car, it's nice out. My girlfriend, my friend's girlfriend. Oh boy. She's scared. Oh, fuck you, fucking Perry, fuck. Why don't you like shadows, Ted? Are you a being of light? That's super old internet content. I used to really like E-Bomb's world. It all seems so novel, you know? Now it's like everybody's got an angle with what they're doing. Oh, so the cars come from wherever you are. I'm just kind of like looking at the center of the screen now. Oh, yeah, I remember like Bam Margera attacking his dad and slapping him and stuff. It just seemed like people being funny for the sake of being funny. Now you're like, oh, what's their angle? Who's sponsoring this Instagram campaign? Remember when, like, the internet, there were no ads. It was like, oh, fuck. It was just like, we were away from them all. There were no ads. It was so great. It was this magical time. But the ads have caught up. But, I mean, it makes sense. Like, things need to be paid for, I guess. I think I have to hurt this guy. Those were the days, my friend. Whoa! How do you like it, jerk face? That was nice sound design hitting his trumpy. His tuba. Uh-oh. Wow, that's awesome. I love that. Love the way that looks. I think I'm going to win. No, Matt! You've cursed yourself. How dare you? Where's he aiming? Wow. He's an excited boy. He was the cute skater. That's true, he was. Now he's a heavy boy. That's cool. Oh, God. Okay. My nose is touching the flag. He was a cutie patootie and he kind of had a dark side to him. I remember there'd be these weird sort of like artsy fartsy, kind of like this light side I have to me. If he's cute with the dark side, maybe I'm ugly with a light side. He ended the series. I remember like in the, like in between all the stunts and stuff of Jackass, there'd be these weird dark things of him just kind of standing in between cars and looking like a vampire. And then you realize later, oh, he had a drug problem. They probably all did. They're probably all like drunk and partying and living in the moment, man. Living on the edge, adrenaline junkies. Oh. Came from the top that time. It's weird. If I jump, it seems to send them towards me down there. It is very satisfying when you are, like, monitoring 4 things happening all around you. It's pretty exciting to be doing that well. I like the spread gun. I like that it spreads. Me smart. Oh, yeah. So Elon Musk is not really too into lockdown restrictions. He said he has 7,000 employees in China and not one of them are sick. It's good to know. Oh, that's such a dinkle frinkle, man. That's what killed you last time, Matt. You should know by now. Okay, you can't shoot those. Stop getting hit by them. Dinkle frinkle. The internet is a lot sleeker, smoother, fitter, happier, more productive. Go to the rage side? No, buddy boy, I don't get angry. I love everything. I should have switched to my... I just get depressed. Nobody wants to watch that, man. You need to... What if you felt like, as an entertainer, you had to always be mad? Like Angry Joe. What if you literally called your YouTube channel Angry Joe? Guys, this game has great graphics and an inventory system. I love it. Now I will dress up like one of the characters and get mad. Here are my stupid friends. He's pretty charismatic, though. Die, die, die. Oh. He stopped the real anger years ago. Kind of like Angry Video Game Nerd, but it's like that. That's then wow. Could you be like back then if there were corporate people making these YouTube channels? They go, could you put the word angry in your name? Angry Video Game Nerd or Angry Joe? Oh wow. Chicken fried rice. No. I don't remember those flying horns being a problem last time, you know? I really like James Rolfe's movie reviews. They're very calming. Not with motherfucking Mike. Just him. Talking about the history of it. He had a really great review on Blu-rays. I liked it. It's he's like he brought up some interesting points about it. Some stuff that's like kind of nitpicky, but that's the whole point of it, right? Because it's all just entertainment and everything. Having that kind of stuff is such a luxury anyway. So James Duncan Rolfe, July 10th, 1980. Really? Oh, God, am I ever getting old? Oh, join the angry side, Donatash. Donatash. I wish I remembered that Lithuanian Lena taught me. Oh! Oh, that was a dumb one to use. Yeah, You get the sense he appreciates the medium of it. Yeah, he loves tapes. He just wants to rub DVDs all over himself. He wants to talk about telegraphing attacks. Yes. Watch out. Attack. And it's always going to be top and then bottom, top and then bottom. So you can just, you dodge the first one, you go to the next one. You don't have to think about it for so long. I did it. I got a C. Whoa. You ever yawn so much, you feel like you just want to rip your head off? Or something gets stuck? I'll yawn, and then right here, it'll hurt. It's Leonot. Oh, Leonot, we were just talking about you. Leonot, there's another fella from Lithuania here. His name is... Donatash. Advent Children. Oh, yeah? Such an incredible movie. Wow. Incredible movie. It's got so many incredible ideas. Oh, there's so many ideas. The ideas are everywhere. That's great. I'm glad you like ideas. Oh, there's somebody who joined my music stream who kind of reminds me of you. Genie. I don't remember where they're from. I think they're South American or something. I mean, doing a lot of damage seems nice. I do just kind of wish I could hit them without... I'm going to get this one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Actoroids? Is that the one where you move the bar along the bottom and there's a marble coming down and hitting all the bricks above? That was a good game. Not just ideas, but the execution, incredible fighting sequences, great mood and atmosphere, and an emotional FF7 universe tie-up until the remake came out. Leonard is here in the flesh with all the words. Have we done all the levels? Is that it? This is a pretty short game, eh? Well, I haven't done the pyramid, I don't think. Or have I? Did Jimmy? This is the guy that Prince thinks is hot. Well, everyone get ready to be aroused. Pyramid in the roller coaster of love. Say what? Ooh, ooh. You know when you're in high school and like the girl you have a crush on says something, like she just out of nowhere was singing roller coaster of love, and I thought, I need to know everything about that song and that band. She loves that band. She'll love me. And you realize, like, that just was stuck in her head one day. She doesn't care. He's so pleased with himself. Well, record slap. A great time and then some, silly boy. Oh. This is the guy you think is hot? He looks, like that smile is so violent. I guess he's a violent fella. It's become a level. I like this game. If only it was photorealistic, then it'd be way better. And it was made in the Decima engine. Then it'd be so much better. And it had long loading times. Oh, it'd be great. I love the sound of this plane. Oh, look at that. That's the violent smile he's got. All right. The quote ain't showing up? There ain't no quote. Oh! Oh yeah, didn't we realize that like Nightbot for quotes just doesn't work anymore? It's just quit. It's refusing to come into work. Oh, that was predicting where that's gonna come? Super hard, man. Sometimes does. Okay, what are you? There are a lot of things. I'm a super bullet. Oh. Oh, you were able to add a quote. Tube Buddy down today. What's Tube Buddy? Is that
A great slam and then some.
is Tube Buddy a way you can download? Oh, look at that smoke. The heck? You can't be losing points there.
Good day for a swell battle. It's on.
That's got hitting the same spot. Maybe there's one number off.
For a swell battle. You're up.
Oh, Niccolo. Can you look at your internet history or something? I mean, it's not like you went to the real library to do it, right? All right, just get away from this area. There you go. Oi! Always get hit down that bottom chord.
Good day for a swell battle. Now go.
Apparently you are now. What are these swords doing? Nothing. Oh. Speedrunner. See, I'd watch a speedrunner do this because you can't go through this any faster. You just have to do it. Fuck! Ah. Farfanoogle, man. You called me? On my phone? How'd you do that? Oh, on Discord. That's okay. My eye. There's something in my eye. Unless I'm accepting the calls on my contact lens. You like the little maze in the background? We're barely through this level. It's like that's a pretty serious maze to be doing the maze. Whoa. While it's rotating like that? I said, hey.
A great slam and then some.
Okay.
Now go.
Hey, guy. I'm really good.
This one will get red hot. Here goes.
I ain't quoting anything this time. Oh, yeah, that's when we had the story where Nightbot just didn't want to work anymore. Oh, what the fuck? What do I like about his smile? It's when he goes like this.
A great slam and then some.
And his eyes look like they're in pain. That's that one there. It's like he's smiling too hard. Well then.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
It's gonna sit here. Is it more of a timing thing? He does look like a Simpsons character. Yes. When he does the smile, especially. Oh. Those are really unpredictable. And they change speed, too. Oh, you can kill those. That's cool. Oh, don't try to go between those things. Right on his stupid head. There you go. Just stand here. No problem. Looks like a butt. The rotating column. Oh, he's got magic lamp feet. Oh, did you see that? Halfway through. A lot of the controllers. This first level really gets me. Use the force. This is nice. I like the kitties. When he scans you, go small. When he scans me? It's like all you're really watching out for is these guys. You're just trying to avoid them. This kind of reminds me of like a Metroid section. Mugman's clone. Since when? If you go back all the way, the planets contact you if you're in the center. Cool. Fuck. So when he's doing planets. Do they do kind of like a big swoop and then big swoop, not a big swoop? Is it a big swoop, not a big swoop? It's on. Oh, the sound design is so good. Seems to work pretty well. Fuck off. Holy shit. I really wish I had my Switch Pro controller. I feel like I could be better.
This will get red hot. Here goes.
I could be playing Civilization right now. Oh God! I got this lamp above me. Oh, that's a lot of stuff in your chest, buddy. You are a hoarder. I hope you lose everything you own. Why? You're the one who attacked me. I was just sitting here minding my own business. Well, you owe money to the devil, so you need to pay. You need to pay your debts. Well, so do you. What's the moral of this fucking game? Oh, this is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. Quit game. No. Donatas said, hey, Leonot. Leonot says, new Labas. Maybe Labas means, are you good? No, I'm not good. Laughing my ass off. Do you like kelp? Normali. Uh-oh. Now there's too much light up there. There, I found the perfect amount. Oh, yeah, that was difficult. You said there's a roller coaster? Did you mean Ferris wheel? Leighton's back. Press F1 for Leighton. I will. F1. Press F1 to pay respects to your keyboard manufacturer. Wow.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
I like spread, baby. Because you don't have to aim. Whoa, this one's nuts. They're all nuts. They're all crazy. You died. You gotta believe. The roller coaster's your favorite boss? Sometimes, yeah, there were some parts where I thought, oh. Yeah, I don't know how to get around them. There we go. No, that's not gonna work. You can parry the coaster's nose.
A great slam and then stop. And begin.
Yes, I am doing well.
This match will get red.
It's not a good way for me to learn Lithuanian if I don't understand the words. Silly way. Oh, I see. You're gonna inch towards me, are you?
Good day for us. Well done. It's on.
See, roundabout would be good here too. So why did Lee not say new Labas or Labash? Oh, and you said hey, Sveikas. Sveikash. Sveikas. Roundabout. Oh, I haven't used my chaser yet. Chaser. Maybe chaser and spread? That seems to work. They all have filler. I was asking when I was learning Hungarian, I was like, why did you say hogy there and hogy there? They're like, I don't know. We just say hogy. Hogy. Hogy, 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 hogy. Hogy, hogy, hogy. And it means like and that. So it's just like in English how we go like.
A great slam and then stop. Here goes.
Where's the homing? Fuck off. Cape Sakas. How are you, Cape Sakas? I need to do it later. You need to dodge later. They were Hungarian Valley girls. Hodge, 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 Hodge. Like Hodge. I think I need to get to the other side as quick as I can. What the hell was that? Did you see that bulb just come down by me? The duck dropped something. Since when did ducks drop anything? Roundabout. Okay, let's try this again. This is a fun one, though. I'm having fun. Have I played the Untitled Goose Game? They drop stuff. There's two geese land in my yard now, and they just sit there and they don't do anything, and they just watch me, and they go, huh, 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 and then they leave, and they poop. They drop stuff. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. You can just dodge and stuff. Ew, it looks like little gooey boogers. It'd be kind of a bad habit, though, to get into not aiming. Because at some point, you're going to have to aim. But you're just, like, constantly putting on damage, though. It's kind of the interesting thing about it. You know? You're always doing damage. So, that's kind of cool. Because, like, with the spreader, you have to get it so close to the spreader. So, I don't know which other one I want other than... I'm going to keep trying Chaser. Maybe Roundabout. Maybe Spread when I know I'm going to be doing some damage. The Roundabout's kind of like a more damage, less... I'm doing the Tower Dynasty. Am I mission right now? I am. I've been wearing my contacts like crazy. Like 12 hours a day because, my glasses broke. Huh. I had good luck with the Chaser. When would I use the Roundabout? Yeah. You don't have to aim much with the Roundabout, but you do fill up the entire screen with hoops instead of just being a single target. That's true. I should have went back to it. Is that a Nightbot quote from like 1 hour ago?
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Ah, the duck got me. Let's go back to the because I would be hitting the hoops, would be hitting those other flying dog faces, and those are a real problem. Do you know that in America alone, 50,000 drawn pieces of dog treats are eaten by flying dog faces? It's true. Don't look it up. Don't look anything up. Just believe what I say. Beware the cows. Not all milk is enriched. Hey, that sounds like a Psychonauts quote. Can I get new ones? I ordered them, and they're going, "We're busy making your order. It might take a while because, you know." I go, awesome. Fuck. Oh, look at that. Yeah, see, look at that. You fill the whole screen up. That's what I always say, eh, Prince? Fill the whole screen up. What did I hit? Second phase, dummy. The Milkman Conspiracy World. I don't have spare glasses. That sounds like such a great suggestion. Why don't you have spare glasses? I don't know why I don't. Matt, you can't get hit here. Yes, man. You probably like Psychonauts. Dark! Okay, look at that guy. Look at him hurting his knees. Oh, the dodge will get you through some things, but not all. Whoa, I did an early dodge and got nailed by him. Always make sure you buy a spare. Well, Prince, you're way smarter than me. That's so great. That's real smart. I've never had a spare pair of glasses. It's never been a problem. But these are special circumstances. Usually what I do is I'll just tape them together for a little while. Because I have contacts. Those are kind of my spare. But I'm wearing the contacts a lot now. Oh, baby. I'm getting nailed. It's the best road in Psychonauts, man. You access at the gate of the asylum. Psychonauts has really had its own flavor going on. I feel like this is not a difficult boss, and yet I'm playing it like an absolute dumbass. You have to be watching so many things at once. Maybe it's because I'm on too big of a TV. I'm too rich for this game. Like a rich diet affecting someone with kidney problems. Ooh, he crept up on me there.
Good day for us. Well, it's on.
You know, when you use this chaser thing, he hits all the little duckies for you. Fuck. Psychonauts is similar to SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bikini. It's like pretty similar to most PS2 platformers in terms of like actual gameplay, but not Well, obviously, what makes it interesting is the story and the Pixar level of animation. Yeah, I could see that late '90s cartoon things being kind of extreme and wacky. Beginning of the CGI, the 3D cartoons. Everything being kind of like dark and twisted. Angry Beavers? I don't know that one. I was watching more wrestling and stuff in late '90s. Oh, ain't fucking Christ, man. These dogs. The spreader would kind of come in handy here, actually. Look at these dummies got me. I think a spreading gun would be fantastic. Yeah, I think of Ren and Stimpy, but more 3D. So whatever came in the 3D era of the Ren and Stimpy. But the Ren and Stimpy world, but more childish. I really like that level where you're on the lake. It's pretty fun. It definitely has it's a nice world to be in. Roundabout and spread, maybe? It has new lyrics other than Sephiroth. Me schmo frabbe du krabbe poo poppy poo. Me bob bobby boo shabby doo rabba boo sheveroth. Mup mup mup.
A great slam and then some.
Oh yeah, it's like they just kind of. I guess they wanted to make them. Maybe it's like cheaper to make them like that, or like the way they do them now. They're all made in Korea or something. Korean animators. Beppy is hard though. They're all hard. Yeah, yeah. The cartoons used to like really have their own kind of style. I do like this spread gun. Oh man. If the boss lives were longer, but you had the ability to like get your health back, it'd leave so much more room for error. But it's 3 hits and you're out. 3 hits and you're out. There we go. Fuck. Oh, the dogs just kind of... They just choose a direction to go. That's it. I see. Oh, I jumped right into it. Ah, you bloody fool. Cartoons nowadays tell a more serious story while seeming like a regular kid show. Well, I mean, God, I felt like the cartoons I grew up with, like X-Men and Batman animated series and that stuff, were like really mature themes. X-Men is all about racism and government control over the people and all that kind of stuff. And wars. Batman animated series is very dark, very dialogue driven. You know, and there was some silly stuff too, but it felt very mature. Gargoyles. This is a good weapon, man. Oh, man, his jump is just a little bit lame. You know? Oh, what a waste. I am the real villain. Whoa. This is a good time for the roundabout. Oh, they're like the perfect distance for this. Sounds like one of the guns that they shoots. How, you know, the greatest thing about media now, like Prince is saying, it's 3:46 a.m. in the morning. I want to go to YouTube and have it remember exactly minute 43 of the Red Letter media review I was watching. Watching anything at any time. It's not just, what's on TV? Oh, this is there now. I watch it. You got the Peppy the Clown soul contract. It's a wonderful contract from a wonderful clown. On the last phase when the penguins come out, wait until they shoot. And then when they shoot, go down and you stay there. How about I just brutalize his face with my magic nipples? Capture taken. The Western release of the game comes with all the paid DLC for free. It has new scenarios and characters. Advent Children, the game? Which one was the movie? Oh, boys. Immediate gratification harms satisfaction over time. So if I get everything now, when I want it, I'll be yes. Oh yeah. Sometimes if I look at my phone too much in the day, I'm just like, oh, go faster. Why can't you go faster? Why can't you just read my thoughts? I'm so sick of pressing all your, jumping through all your hoops. You know, I feel that. I feel it. Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Game. Cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. Are you guys really impressed with my Cuphead abilities? Punder Punchmuchman. Alright, let's go back and... Oh. Why you gotta play me like that? Why you gotta play me like that? Why you gotta play me like that? I can go to the dice. I gotta go to the pyramid. I couldn't beat this guy, remember? Yay. Yay. Loading time. You don't have to stop playing, but you can't play right now. There's that maze. I will complete the maze in the background while dodging everything. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, looking forward to something is anticipation is the greatest. Stupid plane. 8 out of 10. I just want to get hit. Does this, We're like deserving it. Does that make me invulnerable? Like that? I think it, no, it doesn't. And working for something. It's like a survival thing. I think it's a survival thing. It makes us do things, I don't know, anticipate it, to not overconsume, or just to be able to survive in the wilderness. Eating berries, working for your berries, anticipating more berries if you have to eat roots and grass and sticks. I don't think I like controlling the plane with a Joy-Con. And begin the begin. Actually, I like the cats. Burn. There we go. This is very hard to get through, too. Dopamine, serotonin in your brain probably starts developing a tolerance if it's constantly triggered. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my. Where's it gonna bounce? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yeah, these guys. Just sit right here. That's where you sit. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's crying. You gonna cry? You think you're a big bully and now you gotta run away. Oh. I feel the arsenal's reduced, yeah. The controls. Oh, the controls. There's a bit like knowing when the plane is going to stop can be tough on a bad joystick. If I could blame something else other than my skill. That was halfway? Whoa. Whoa. The swords are really tough. They're all tough when you suck. Maybe if you were good. Oh, is it just like a matter of time before he disappears like that? I like to stay far away from these things and then run in when I can. That's what I really like to do with my free time. That's my hobby. They just like wind foils that a little girl would get at a birthday party. Her first birthday party. I'm just gonna stand right here. I'm not gonna worry about it. Ah, yeah! You will be worried. You will be. Mugman. A little bit of RNG. That's the one for me. What the fuck? I didn't even realize those were bullets. He's shooting. And then that guy's just gonna explode some black betties. Whoop. More than halfway. I want to hurt this guy. Whoa, Black Betty's, Black Betty's. Oh, Black Betty's gonna come at you. Oh, Black Betty. It's really neat how there's so many things that can hit you. It really taxes my brain. You know, I've used this time to become a better person. After the coffin goes small. How small? This small? Oh, it's a cat. There's a cat on my leg. There's a cat on my leg. There's a cat tail in my face. Go away. Well, I guess if it was a real plane, you'd die right away. You wouldn't get 3 lives. Ooh, good job, Birdie. Birdie, come here. Bark, bark, bark. Burka, burka. Let's get a little bit of Birdie on the screen. This is a good time for you, Birdie. I'm playing Nintendo Switch. Remember before when I could hide up there and those never attacked me? Yours just came up to you too? Don't waste your super on the first phase, but I can get more. I can get more, Prince. What the fuck did I hit there? Oh, it's like when I was going back, it just popped over to the left. You know, if you were white, you'd show up on camera more. Stella's cousin is dating this guy who has 1 million YouTube subscribers. He does, like, mental health blogging. He doesn't have a degree or anything. He just talks about mental health and stuff. He's always like, you just have to be you. He's very positive. Anyways, he was saying about our cat, Birdie's like, oh yeah, Birdie could be a star. Birdie would be a star. Yeah, I did. I flew right into the boss's body. So I should make Birdie an Instagram. Stella was trying to make some videos out of Birdie, but I go, Stella, the thing is, you're not a good enough listener to understand when Birdie's doing interesting things. I'm a musician, so I listen. That's why cats like being around me. Because they know I listen to their needs, and I'm not going to do anything crazy that annoys them. You know? Cats don't like it when you move around too much. They like stability. Not like dogs who can get shuffled around. The dog's like, oh, okay, you want to sit over here now? Okay, no, that's fine, that's cool. That's cool. Cats are like, whoa. If you're going to be like that, I'm going outside. I'm going to hide in this box and play with myself. See, what if I just stand right here? This is good. Oh yeah, this is good. I'm enjoying this. I'm really having a lot of fun. Someone wants cat's treats. Whoa, blackberries. Oh my god, there's so many things. Were there any tips you had for me, pro gamer? What do you want, Birdie? You just want me to, like, scrub your face or what? Did that make you stop? See, it's the anticipation. That's what she really likes. You see how he got me so fast? Oh, it's fun. It's really fun. It's just fun. It's just fun. They just come at you. There's so many. That was really nice of the developer to put so many enemies on the screen. It's just so many. You know, it's not boring. You know, some games won't have this many enemies. And they are boring, and they suck. They suck and they blow. Oh. Got me. It's not worse than the dragon, though? I think I had more fun against the dragon. Was the dragon also a plain one? I don't like his chest. I don't like his stupid face. Move around until the genie bottle shoots and shrink. Only focus on the shots. The genie bottle? Okay. The dragon was regular platforming? Yeah, that was better. I don't like the plain levels. 8 out of 5. 8 out of 5? Whoa. Are you saying it's a 16 out of 10? Are you saying it's a 32 out of 20? Are you saying it's a 64 out of 40? Yes, I am. Doom 3 came out today, so after my daughter was born. Ted, you got a daughter? What's her name? You don't have to say that if you don't want to. How old? So many questions about your daughter. Congratulations. Oh, the daughter. Oh, the daughter. Okay, I've got 3 health here. I'm trying not to think too much about it. What'd you say? This is one of the easiest bosses? That's because you were so in love. And when you're in love, life seems easy. It's 2 T's on the end of a first name. Barrett. Claudette. Britt. Eager to please the genie. Eager to impress. I've got a shine on my head. All right, what'd you say when the coffin? Move around until the genie bottle shoots. And shrink. Okay. Love will find a way. Love and life find a way. We just lost a viewer somewhere. You guys, we need to be more interesting. Why does it say there's only one person on Twitch? What about Lenot? Oh, Lenot went to go do some Advent Children fan writing. It's the greatest thing since great things. All right. When the coffin shoots, Scarlet. It's going to be Scarlet Pain. Scarlet Natalie. Scarlet's a beautiful name. All right. All right, when that coffin comes out. Oh, the one lich just came back. Oh, yeah, numbers are rising. We need to get these numbers up. All right, focus on the coffin. Look at his nose, cute nose vibrating around. That's not a coffin, it's a hat. Maybe you're thinking about something else. Could have parried that. Oh, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Yeah, the last part was pretty easy. Scar's 15, and you hope she comes to kill you, like Hannah. Well, we all have our dreams. This is my daughter here. No, it's my niece. I wish she was my daughter. She's pretty cool. Love got me through to the end. Look at these tiki torches. Aren't they cool? I said, let's stand here like we're tribal. She's the only one of my nieces that has good taste in movies. The other ones are just... ugh, they like the worst stuff. The ritual has begun. down in Virginia. The hamburger phone lady trying to get into a virtual nightclub for 6 hours. It was pretty hilarious. She went through a bunch of disguises. Cool. Why wouldn't they let her in? Scarlett likes playing Halo. At half a year old, she pressed the buttons on the lap and the thumb cut their arm off. Whip, 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 whip. Where's these guys, friend? I didn't find him. Whatever it was. It's like, I keep wanting to, I just want the level to be over, but then the game will be over. Maybe it is an 8 and a 5 out of 10. 8.5? It's just, God, you have to give it so many points for style and what it is. I kind of want to give it a 10 out of 10 just for being what it is. It's just the idea and the amount of effort that they put into it. Then a 9 for... But then it's like, okay, well, which parts am I not having fun at just because I'm not good? You know? So it feels like a 9 to me. That's why in the end it's kind of like... essential. Looks like I might have underestimated you bums. You gave it to them debtors, but good. Go on over to the next island, see? Lots of fun times waiting for you there. Ha ha ha! Wow, Mr. King Dicer. Ooh, sounds like Barrett. Little mugs have some fight in them. I'll say that much. They're making mincemeat out of them debtors. That's not the devil, is it? You see, I knew there was something special about those fellas. Don't be too sure just yet, boss. I think there's something fishy about those two. Don't blow your wig, Dice. If those two little finks try anything, I'll be waiting. Wow. Ah, your wife was in the army. In the army now. My brother married somebody in the U.S. Navy. Oh, cool. We're downtown, baby. Yeah, that's important. Bash yourself as normal. Oh, baby. You know, there's a comedian in Canada. His name's Dave Foley. He used to be on news radio. And when he got divorced from his first wife, they ruled that he had to provide for his child the same life they had when he was on news radio. So at the peak of his career. And that just like has put him in massive debt, and because he obviously can't afford to pay that all the time. Like actors, you know, they're in and out of work. If he's lucky, he can be on a sitcom or a show or something, but they don't care. Oh, I keep thinking that honey's gonna hurt me. Those explode in a million pieces. That's great. It's a good day for a white wedding. So you just want to stay really far away from those things. Maybe the homing beacon would be good here. Homing? Why do you call it a homing beacon? Because of homing. The word homing. It's a homing missile! Why won't you parry those things? Hurricane Katrina got North Texas Army busy. You were Central Texas Army. Central Texas. Wow, no dropped frames, and we're streaming at 6,000. Are our internet woes behind us, other than, like, the coronavirus? Making all the people near me during the week?
Oh my God. This is wonderful. Oh yeah. That's real good. I'm gonna call this MFer.
How about Roundabout and Goober Pooper? Chicey. Final Fantasy X was new when you were in Texas. My roommate was first player on base to beat it. I remember for Final Fantasy X, I think I owned it and just didn't play it. I really wanted this band I was into work. I remember my bassist being like, oh, I don't have a lot of time for like practices. Things are getting really busy. I was like, oh, really? Okay. All right. Well, you know, just whenever you can find a day to practice, let's do it. Yeah, I'll let you know. Oh, can I borrow Final Fantasy X? I go, no time for music, but time for 40-hour RPG? I lent it to him. We're not in the band together anymore, are we? We were after that, though, but he just had other priorities. I get it, you know, like you still need things to decompress with, right? You gotta decompress. What the hell is that? That doesn't look like it belongs in the game. What is this, like some purple light? That looks like they added that after. They're like, oh, we just don't want to draw anything anymore. Just put that in there. Whatever. What are you gonna spit at me? You died! Oh. Oh!
Will get red hot. It's on.
This is really nice to be able to hit him at all times, you know. Oh, look at that sad bee going to work. Bee, I mean, there's a lot of bees. What did I get hit by there? It's pretty sad for them. Oh, you've got a little stinger patch on you. Yeah, that's right. How do you like that? That is just... What did I hit up there, man? Oh.
A brawl is surely brewing.
What's with the fork and knife, mama? Not good. Oh. I guess do more damage. Obviously. Well, not if you don't hit him. Ooh, it's hard when you're like... It's one thing to dodge these things, but dodging them while platforming. Oi, oi. Oi, Kev. You can't be doing that.
A great slam and then some. Now go.
All right. See, I was thinking after this one, maybe some Civ. Maybe some Warcraft 3. Just a little bit of Warcraft 3. Or maybe just like the single-player campaign or something. That could be a lot of fun. I'd love it. I'd love to play a strategy game. Maybe Yakuza, although... yeah, Yakuza's fun. I never really crave playing Yakuza, but then when I do, it's good. Whoa. It's like totally different attacks. Very hard for me to avoid. Oh!
Good day for a well battle. It's on.
You just gotta be tough to slay the queen bee. Don't get stuck in the honey. Don't get stung. Shit.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
So who impregnates the queen? That'd be a fun job. If you had to snoo all the live long day. Look, man, we need to make 4 million new bees. Are you up to the task? Yes, I am. All right, the queen is Queen Latifah. Okay. Yes. These are weird. Oh, God. What hit me? Maybe try 1 or 2 PvP Warcraft games, see what you think, but do try the campaign. Yeah, I think the campaign's always pretty fun. The StarCraft ones are really great. And, yeah, it's a Blizzard one, right? So, and they're always pretty funny. Grand Theft Auto? I would love to play Grand Theft Auto 4 all the way through. Oh, you're looking forward to play the new Yakuza on PC? If you get to play as the Hangman. Who's the Hangman? Which one's the Hangman? Alright, she casts some weird spells. Oh, God, they're so hard to avoid. They just appear and then... Like, there's not really a lot of room to get around these guys. This is really difficult. GTA 4 was not very good? Really? I feel like I've only played the first few hours, but I really like the vibe of it. You didn't like going on the dates? GTA 5 I had some fun with. I thought the story was like super generic though. I like the one where you go after the TV producer. It's all about the missions. The heist, the first heist I did was super fun. It felt really tense, really serious. I'm just gonna hit it with this. Yeah, like these things. How do you avoid that, you know? Oh, they're purple, you dummy. They're purple. They're purple. Those aren't purple. 4 is like DEJ Jam. 4 is good for messing around. The physics are good to play with. San Andreas is much better. Vice City was my all-time fave. I've never played San Andreas all the way through. I've played... so that might be a good one to do. San Andreas. Oh, baby. The guy in the wrestling luchador suit, you just want to be him the whole time? This is nice music. Man, I was talking to this woman. She owns a store here. And she was like, I just wish you could play the game and there were no enemies. You know, my teenage son plays games all the time. And I'm like, man, they have that. It's called tourist mode. Assassin's Creed. Why don't you get your... You think your son would be really excited that you would want to play the tourist mode? Like, just ask him. There's a million ways you can do that. Well, not a million, but there's quite a few. I'd be so excited if my mom was into playing these games, you know? Find a way for her to play. Sometimes teenagers can be dinks, though. They think they know everything. Oh, Mom, you're so stupid. Oh, my God. Actually, you're the stupid one, kid. You don't know anything. Probably don't even know how to do laundry. Idiot. Oh, God. Playing San Andreas for the first time now? Maybe we'll play that. That'd be great. I gotta remember that, though. Oh, no. Oh, do they have it on PS4? I'm so sick of plugging in my PS3. And I don't have PS2. Ooh. It was not rentable. You only played the free rentals. Yeah, that's when I had an Xbox, so I just got Vice City. And maybe San Andreas was on there? It's like this guy, what a lame cop. He doesn't even have a gun or a bobby stick. Just like, use the drone that we provide. The drone will explode them. La Star. Which imitation? Warzone? Warzone, the WWF wrestling game? Next thing you find yourself with a job at the game store. Other paperwork in the background's for? I guess it's like, if you're in a beehive, you gotta work. You know? Like, there's always these depressing guys going to work. COD. Oh, COD Warzone. No. I should, though. What imitation? La Star. La Star. Fuck. Busy bees. Yeah, they're busy bees. You're a busy bee. The bee sound. Whoa! Oh, okay, cool. Welcome, bienvenue. I'm terrible. Oh.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Oi, oi. Why is he British, Phil? They don't seem British. God, that guy looks so miserable. It's like the way his brow is knitted. The cubicle and the representation of the beehives. Cool. Maybe we'll do San Andreas next. And I can truly tell if San Andreas is better than my my nostalgic memory of Vice City. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. No! This guy's a heck of a phase. Kind of... Yeah, watch out for that arrow. Jesus. Oh, correspondence, letters, research, finance, marketing, police paperwork. What's on them? I would say they're tracking every single bee and what every bee is doing and all the honey that's coming in and out. And there's a lot of bees. There's more than 7. Maybe a different weapon? That's what I would think. We gotta track every single bee, every bit of honey. I mean, it is a nice looking office. Everything's sort of like leather bound books and stuff. Sometimes you just stay in one spot, don't move, and you won't get hurt. Just don't move, you won't get hurt. Okay? The police just want to ask some questions. Lobber's amazing? Yeah, Lobber do some real damage. You ever see those videos when the people are like, excuse me, sir, excuse me, officer, what am I being detained for? Officer, what am I being detained for? Suspicion. And why is that? I'm being illegally detained. I will not show you my ID. I don't have ID. I will not show you anything. And then 10 cops show up. Why are there so many cops? Stop filming. Why am I being detained? And it's just like the same 3 things are said over and over again. And you go, oh, could somebody shoot somebody, please? Let's try the lobber. Let's see how amazing it is. The lobber. Boom! Who wants a new empty friends list? It's a lot harder to get 0 subs than the most. I remember going on Instagram and I just wanted like 5 people, my 5 close friends on Instagram, so I could put stupid things on there. And then everybody followed me because it was linked up to my Facebook. It's like, oh, great, all these acquaintances again. I just want to be stupid. Let me be stupid. You know? Why are you afraid to be your stupid self, Matt? Because I'm afraid of myself in life. Lobber no good. Not for this guy, anyway. Oh! He makes the same sound the lady does. These guys are really annoying. What did I bounce on there? Ugh. These guys are real tough. Whoa. I feel like they gave me a nice chance there. I feel like these triangles they come from a different dimension. They don't really remind me of oh no, these bullets. Ooh, the bullets just destroy me, man. Man, they don't destroy me.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go.
Yeah, San Andreas, Warcraft 3. And Horky, you said you wanted to play the new Yakuza, the turn-based one? That's interesting. On PC? You want to explore? It's coming out on Steam! I had somebody in my music stream, the lean out of my music stream. They were like, do you game on PC or PS4? I said PS4, and they go, huh, get a PC, get good. And then immediately go, oh, I wish I could play The Last of Us, but they don't want to put it on PC. I go, yeah, exactly. That's kind of the whole thing with it. And he really struggled to understand the concept of why they wouldn't put it on. Like they were just being jerks. Well, that's business. You got something good, you keep it for yourself. That's the rules. Oh, these stupid bullets. I don't know how to dodge these. You just dodge them. Oh! You don't think console sales make as much profit as game sales? That's true, but they get a cut of every game sold on their console. So they get profit from it. And if they... I don't know if they own Naughty Dog or if they just have an exclusive agreement with them. So they probably get a cut of that too. Because they're the publisher. So... Sony just themselves. Gamers are the worst. You included, so... You're still building your brand. And it's... I mean, we've seen companies that if their consoles don't sell well, they go out of business. Microsoft is able to... Right, yeah. No, you're right. You would have more people buy it. Yeah, you get more people if it was on all platforms. But, Sega went out of business because people weren't buying their consoles. Microsoft can lose, can lose a console race or whatever because they have the money to do that. Nintendo as well. But they also have, they sell their games for a lot of money and you can only get their games on their console. Oh, man. You know what really annoys me about that stupid purple thing is that it's hard to avoid, and I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way that it looks like it came from some stupid 1980s Space Invader game, and it's in my 1940s cartoon. What the hell's it doing here? Yeah, it's interesting. So there must be... Because they would sell more. You'd sell more Last of Us if it was on everything. But would The Last of Us have been as good if they had to make it multi-platform? Probably wouldn't have looked as good. Because the PS3 was pretty powerful, but very specific. So... And that was kind of the point of those games at the time, was to be very visually impressive. Okay, I should be able to get through this without getting hit at all. You just have to watch out for that thing. That's the nice thing about this, this weapon, you know. You don't have to look at where you're shooting. Oh no. She's shooting out the bullets. Nice. Okay. Oh! I did the reflex jump. Finding it hard to complete 7 Remake. I wanted to stop about halfway through. And like the third time you feel like you're just playing padding. Lots of anime. Fuck! I like the ending though. Last of Us 2 is very controversial. A lot of people are angry. Where, on Twitter? Are there angry people on Twitter? I feel like you can tell people on Twitter, guess what? When you die, you go to heaven. And we proved it. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Everything they said was true. And Twitter be like, oh, spoilers, and how dare you? Spoilers for my life. And don't push your religious propaganda on my Twitter. But it's an interesting... It's a place to get a million perspectives. After you sent your message. Oh, what were we talking about? Putting out more games. Well, I would say that, yeah, they would sell more. But they're doing it... Jesus Christ, that's really hard to avoid. I think that the thing with The Last of Us, like Naughty Dog, first off, Sony might... if Sony's the publisher, then they are making... they're making more money every time it is sold on a PlayStation. They would probably make more money overall if it was available and everything, yeah. But actually, the main thing I said was that, oh, it's because those games are, like, really technically impressive. And the PS3 was very, had that specific hardware. So maybe, like, PS3 PC would have made more sense. But, I mean, to put it on an Xbox 360 at the time was probably, would have made it a lot harder to make it look the way it did. Because it's probably a specific engine to the PS3's specific annoying hardware. So yeah, maybe like a PS3 PC they could have done. But maybe not. Maybe it would have been more work to port it or something. Yeah, I guess it probably just in the end comes down to almost like, is there not an actual business reason? Yeah, that's what people who play PC usually say. They always say, everything should be cross-platform because we only want to own a computer. It's really expensive and I don't want to buy any other crap. I find with consoles, you just kind of get used to buying maybe two. Or you'll have a secondary computer good enough to play some games or something. That'd be very interesting if, like, is there not an actual good business reason to... Oh, these are... Jesus fucking Christ, I hate those bullets. It beats consoles and graphics hands down. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah. And there's problems. Like, isn't there some new game that came out and they're like, oh, you have to install a patch or something because of the, that new game on Twitch that everybody plays with the drops. Valorant? Didn't that come out and, like, it did make some stuff work on your computer? That kind of stuff's annoying. I know it's rare, but it's not as rare as I'd like. So, when you're thinking about the business side of things, would Sony for sure have made more money if they put out The Last of Us on every system? You've never had any problems installing games? Come on. Never, ever, 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 ever. Never, ever. You play Borderlands. Maybe some problems there. You're good at managing a computer. Perhaps. Oh, these bullets. Is there like an alternative way I could deal with these bullets? Fuck. Yeah. But a lot of people that want to play computer games don't have a degree, you know. Hey, as long as you got a degree, there's no problems. So yeah, but I mean, that's the interesting question I'd like to dive more into is what would Sony lose by putting all their games on every platform? I mean, this is what I think is good about exclusivity. I think that in the quest to have really good exclusives, I think you create better games. I think that if son of a bitch. I think if Sony wasn't trying to make God of War and Naughty Dog games exclusives, I don't think that they would have the motivation to make them to like put that extra bit of effort into all of them. You know what I mean? Like give Naughty Dog a lot of time. God of War, obviously, and like Until Dawn and that kind of stuff. I think that if it was just on every platform, they would probably just let the third-party companies do what they're going to do. And then they'd have to make, I guess, the best game possible because they'd go, we're competing against every console now, you know? Jesus, it's not like, well, if you're an Xbox exclusive, you don't really have much competition because Xbox owners are just going to be so pumped to get a game. What about being exclusive makes it any different? Because Sony themselves are going to put more money into trying to make a fantastic exclusive. So yeah, obviously they would put special. I think Sony themselves would put so much more into their exclusive game because they're seeing that as building value for their platform.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
Yeah, I see what you mean. So if every single thing was cross-platform, well, it depends. No, yeah, see, I see what you mean. There is that side of it too, where it's like, if you're on the Xbox, where there's like no competition for exclusives. You could put out anything. You could put out half a Crackdown, half a Scalebound, and it would be. The gamers would be like, oh my god, finally something. Ori, Cuphead, anything. But in the end, they have to sell consoles to stay in the console business. And exclusives are a way to get people to buy consoles. I bought an Xbox so I could play Ori. I bought it way later after launch day. But I still bought it, and it makes me think about having an Xbox. But if every game... But see, here's the thing. If every game was on everything, then gamers would have no... There would be nothing special about buying an Xbox or a PlayStation. People could just get a computer. They could get whatever console their friends play. I like that idea of having it on, say, PC and console because I think that market is different. There's some people who are just never going to have... They're not going to have a PC. They're going to enjoy playing on their console. They might get a PC here and there, but... Why should there be something special about it? It's special about it so that people will... buy it. See, the PC basically has a monopoly on gaming. Because if you can't really game on anything but a PC, right? Or at least Windows. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, you can do a little bit on a Mac. So in a way, like, a PC is an exclusive console because it's kind of for a different market of people. For people that can handle, figuring out how to put them together and operate them and manage them and stuff. In a world where there's like less and less PCs. So yeah. Rather, the product be evaluated on its performance rather than on whether you've already locked yourself into a platform. Yeah. So then the motivation would be make the very best console that will run the game the best. Which is basically what Microsoft does in all of their marketing, right? They always go, "This is the most powerful console ever." Right. Yeah, it becomes a pure competition thing. It obviously means something to them, or at least they think it means something to them, because they talk about it quite a bit. I mean, Sony makes a big deal about the games they have, and even Xbox will when they can, when they're doing presentations, they'll talk about what games are on their console, right? And what ones are like console exclusivity and all that stuff. And, you know, I mean, Microsoft, low on exclusives, touts things like, you know, amazing backwards compatibility. Mostly things like they have the freedom to not have expansion slots so they can move things around on the main board for more efficiency. Consoles are just PCs with custom operating systems. Yeah. But they're, I mean, it's like, oh, God. But it's like a smartphone is a PC. Very customized. But there's some people that just won't use a PC. You know, they'll just use a tablet or a smartphone and not change from that. God, I hate these things so much. I just want to get far away from them. They shoot so fast. Oh no, these stupid bombs. Oh, it's, you know what happens is like I can avoid them and then I jump to avoid the, you know, ground. And then I get nailed by them. Vaporizer. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen here. Oh! I think there should be more operating systems out there. Ones that are effectively like open versions of what they're running on consoles. Yeah, because it's... I mean, you are, by being a piece... I know you have a PS4 too, right? Don't you? Maybe you don't. Oh, yeah, you do. But like people that only play PC are locked into Windows to play games. There's only one real operating system for that. I guess you can play games on Linux. But all the main stuff is coming out of that. You have a PS4 and an Xbox One. Oh, boy. You got them all. I think I'm using the wrong weapon. I'm not doing enough damage. I don't know which one does more damage, though. But it's, no, definitely not. Linux requires a lot. Just to see your desktop, you have to go :/752 pick-a-poo, schmack-a-poo. Cuphead damage chart weapons. Alright, let's see. Let's have a look. See. Cuphead boss. Why is this display capture so terrible? Exact damage values. I guess we need like a DPS. There it is. The pea shooters. 30. Spread. When all pieces hit. So the pea shooter is actually pretty good. The lobber. The pea shooter is actually awesome. 30 DPS. The lobber is a 33. Charge. Only 40 with perfect charges. So the chaser's half that, but it always hits. The roundabout, 31. Same as the pea shooter, so easier to hit. So the lobber does better, but it's like very difficult to hit. I think the roundabout's maybe better than the lobber. Plain bullet. Great. That's what I wanted to know. 40 with perfect charges. 37.5 for me. Hey, pro gamer. Pea shooter is fantastic. And so is roundabout. I think I'm going to go with the roundabout or the pea shooter. Spread only when you get in there. But I don't think I'm ever that close. Chaser. Either roundabout or pea shooter. Probably roundabout. She's a big lady. Heading off. Just got Disco Elysium for free for working in the health services. Cool, man. Enjoy. You working in health service? Oh. Oh, you. Oh, you. Way to go, buddy.
This match will get red hot.
He's going to get red hot. But see, yeah, it's like very easy to not hit. So the thing with the... even though this thing does way less damage, to always be hitting is pretty important. Pretty impressive. And to be able to just focus on dodging while still sending a steady stream of damage. You know, it's pretty impressive. Yes. There we go. No! The browser's on the screen. You don't want to look at that? Yeah, hey, I'll be back tomorrow, buddy. There we go. That's not what I wanted to do. It's not what I wanted to do. Automatic parry is pretty good, eh? It's like the fun of the discovery, and then you hit a wall, and then you get a little bit excited, then you hit a wall. It's like the same challenge and discovery of, say, Dark Souls, but there's not really very much to discover, you know? So instead of Smoke Bomb. I don't think I got the secret coins, buddy boy. Yeah, it can be fatigué. Oh, man. I didn't do the thing that I accidentally quit the game to do.
Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
So, if you had no console exclusivity, you would probably have better consoles. Oh, I jumped right into it like an idiot. And if you have console exclusivity, you get a few games that I think are designed to maybe be better. But I guess not, because, I mean, everyone's trying to make the best game. And there would be more competition. So I do see that argument. There's 3 in the second aisle. Alright, help me find these 3 special coins, and then I'm gonna hop off for the day. I don't think I'm gonna beat this bee. And maybe I'll go buy that auto parry. That'd be super helpful. I'm getting an auto parry and a homing gun. Interesting discussion. There's something in me that likes the exclusives. I like seeing them compete. But I see your point. I mean, a Naughty Dog would have still existed. And they still would have made great games. But it's not always like we're going to... I mean, sometimes, yeah, they'll go, we're going to pay extra to keep your game on our system. And then... but there's sometimes where, like, nobody wanted Street Fighter V. So it was an exclusive to PlayStation and PC because Sony put up the money for it. So it's their money. They invested in it. And they want to use that to build their brand. But if they would have put it on Xbox as well, and they're the publisher, they would have got money for it. But if they're not the publisher, they only get the money for the games sold on the PlayStation. But you get money every time something's sold on your console. So, let's say you sell 2 million games only on PlayStation. They sell 2 million Last of Us's on the PlayStation. They get a cut of each of them. They sell on Xbox and PC. Maybe they sell 3 times as much, maybe less than 3 times as much, because some people might have bought a PlayStation just to play it. So you might sell 5 million. But now they're only getting a third of that. So if your console has a big market share, yeah. But it's the same with the Xbox and the backwards compatibility. All those games, if you just spent $2,000 on games, keep them, and then you can play them on your next Xbox. Okay, would you say checking the Lake of Death? Sure. But, what do pro gamers say? If the console isn't special, no. But you can still do things that make your console special. The Donut Girl by the Bird. Go speak to the Donut Girl. Basically what Microsoft is doing. Take one step further, make it so you download the games from a third party. Theoretically play them on any console. They're effectively like a PC. Right. So then you've got a PC, but you're downloading them, right. Why, I mean, why don't the game publishers... Well, that's what they're... But see, they're all trying to do that. Like, that's what EA's trying to do. They're trying to have their section. Steam is the third party of that, but Steam is only one platform, still owned by one company, and is only on basically Windows. I mean, it's on Mac. So would it be better for game developers to try to have it on everything? Probably. This girl? The Donut Girl by the Bird. Then go through the shortcut. Okay. I guess the podcast we wanted to have, we just had. But it would be nice to discuss these things while not playing. You know? Because it's there's only so much I can think about. I went to Disney World. I mean, it's different than it ever was. I mean, if you look back at, like, doesn't mean we couldn't have it better, yeah. Absolutely. But if you look back at, like, the differences between the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis, those consoles were speaking different languages. They were way different from each other. Or the N64 and the PlayStation. Even the PS2 and the Xbox One, the GameCube. It's where it started homogenizing. And then the PS3 again was different. Yeah, it's more uniform than it ever was, but you can see them trying to find ways to separate. I mean, there was a time when PC was vastly ahead of the consoles. And, yeah, I got it already. I guess. Thank you for helping me look for it, though, programmer. Yeah. I mean, I think Sony realizes that's their strength. Their strength is, right now, exclusives. But, I mean, yeah, it is still beyond, for sure. But if you don't have people making exclusive games for it, it doesn't really, well, you'll still have benefits. It'll still be better. You'll have better frame rates. You still have better graphics and stuff for all the games on it. But they're kind of limited in a way, almost by lowest common denominator, where there's like no games that are hardly any, like maybe Star Citizen, where the game is coming out on PC only and is really taking advantage of it. And they kind of go through these weird periods where the ports to the PC can be awful. Like, remember the Arkham City port? It's a constant, give or take, as the technology settles between being expensive and reasonable. Where are these other keys? And I should check out the Lake of Death. Yeah, they do. Maybe they're realizing that it's more efficient to just settle in with the same architecture. But it makes sense, like, because consoles aren't modular like a computer, where like a PC you could have an AMD, and then in a couple years you could switch over to like an NVIDIA. Whereas this is the console that Sony and Microsoft is going to dedicate. We're going to make just this. Or like Nintendo, we're just going to make just this. And it's got to last us 6 years. You can see why they would go for something super specific, right? Consistent hardware, known hardware, yeah. Mixing up your weaponry. Where's the Lake of Death? Is this the Lake of Death? It's a boat. Yeah, it would make it easier. I mean, I feel bad for developers that just making a game is difficult enough, and then they go, "Oh, by the way, we have this weird thing where here's a new bottleneck you need to figure out, and you got to like learn this new programming language." So, anyways, I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow. The Lake of Death is near the roller coaster. I'll look at it then. I gotta go to the bathroom. So bad. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging. Bye. Thanks for the mini podcast, Horky. I really enjoyed it. And the topics. Bye, everybody. I'll be back with music in 2 hours. Bye, Donatas. Sveika, sveika.